Okay, I'm going to do a quick video of the journey of the water. Just had a big storm and all my ponds are filled up and the river's flown. So I'm going to do a video of how the water comes down here along this trench that I dug around the back of the car park. It's collecting all the runoff from the first bit of road that I dug down, and that comes round through this ditch and it hits this pond, which is the only one that I had last year that worked. And when it was the only one, it used to outflow from here. Since then I've dug some others. I've dug that to block the water, and it backs up to here and then floods over the car park. And then I've raised the back edge of the car park and dug a trench that picks up here. The level's a bit wrong, it breached there, and I need to fix that by digging the outflow of this out a little bit more. And this didn't fill. I dug it last year, but it didn't fill because I didn't have the car park linking to it. Now it does. And it did this yesterday as well. Will now outflow across this bit of road, which needs a bunch of tidying up. It's a mess at the moment. And hits this tiny little pond, which I don't think I'm going to make it any bigger. I might just fill it with wood chip or something. Works pretty well. Through this trench, underneath this log, and around to this pond, which is very pretty. And yeah, I only dug this recently. Oh, the wind's going to make the audio a bit rubbish. This bit all had rivers running through it. This new bed here was part of the river, so I need to tweak things. That pond outflows through there and through that gap. We'll pick that up again in a second, because this is part of the river here. This is where the second dam is going to go, which will back up this bit where a load of trees will get planted later. This is a lovely little bit which I'm not going to do much to, part of the river path. Here is the natural water hole. You can hear the water running there. And this natural water hole is the one that I wanted to make the first dam to link up to, which has worked a treat. So get ready for this. Ta-da! This is the pond and dam that I made last spring, and then the river didn't run. It's just trickling over this, which I'm going to build a bridge. You can see bits of old wheelbarrow there that's going to form part of the deck of the bridge, and links up perfectly with that pond. So it was flowing quite strongly this morning. It's just trickling now. This is like got to be 5,000 litres or so. Yeah, it's worked really well. I'm so chuffed. The pond that's back there sort of floods through the garden, and then this all gets really quaggy, although it's dried up really nicely already now. Parts of it flow over the edge of the bank there, and some comes down these steps and back into the pond. Dam's worked really well. It was like another half a foot higher than this morning. It flooded over that side of the bank at its highest. I didn't see that, I can just see the silt, and it moved some of the poles around. So I've got to lower this maybe half a foot, increase the capacity, bank the edges down a little bit, just to sort of add half again to the size of this outflow, I think. But it's worked really well. The stones haven't been washed away, the levels are pretty good, and what a crazy amount of water. Right, I'm going to stop this video before it's too much for my phone to deal with. The last one broke it at 6 minutes, so let's see what this does at 4 minutes. And yeah, loads more updates to come. I'm so happy. Look at it, so much water. I'm not going to have to water again probably until May, I wouldn't have thought. Let's hope. Anyway, we'll see how quickly it empties once it stops flowing down the valley. Ciao for now.